Hello and welcome to Awaz News. I'm Kubra Ali and I'll be taking you through big news across Canada.
Police identify man killed in targeted shooting in Mississauga. $10 million worth of stolen cars seized after Peel police bust prolific auto theft group. Irate Brampton man arrested after nearly hitting 4 people doing burnouts following failed driving test, police. VRL apologizes investigating after Muslim man told no praying at Ottawa station. 2 men arrested charged with attempted murder in 2 violent knife-point carjackings. Shortest haircut I have ever had. Doug Ford sports new look after miscommunication with barber.
These were the headlines and let's jump right into the details.
VRL has apologized and says it's investigating after a video of an employee telling a Muslim man not to pray at its Ottawa station circulated online. The video on TikTok appears to show a VRL employee telling a man that he cannot pray at the station and he should go outside if he wants to pray. VRL says it apologizes unreservedly to a man and to the entire Muslim community. It says it is taking what happened very seriously and an investigation is ongoing. The corporation says it will take appropriate actions following the investigation. VRL is a Crown corporation that operates passenger rail service across the country. 2 waterfowl found dead in Brampton, Ontario have tested positive for avian flu. The city said the 2 animals were discovered in the areas of Professors Lake and Duncan Valley Foster South. Specimens were sent to the Canadian Wildlife Health Cooperative for testing and they confirmed the cause of death was avian influenza. The city says dozens of other waterfowl in the areas have also died and are assumed to have the disease. Officials noted it's extremely rare bird flu would spread to humans. There are no indicators of increasing risk to the general public at this time, officials said in a news release issued Tuesday. The city said it will continue to monitor and collect dead birds in the areas, but will not conduct further testing due to capacity constraints unless it's an unusual circumstance. The public spaces where the diseased waterfowl was found remain open to the public. Officials say signage will be added so the public is aware that waterfowl in the area could be infected with disease. Meanwhile, in a news release issued Tuesday afternoon, nearby Halton region said birds with the suspected avian flu have also been reported, though the location of where the birds were found was not discovered. The news comes 2 weeks after the Toronto Zoo closed its aviaries to the public after avian influenza was detected in a commercial poultry farm in Niagara region. There is another active case in Chatham, Kent. For Toronto's part, the city said Toronto Public Health is not currently engaged in avian influenza surveillance. However, the city said that if Toronto Animal Services does come across any sick birds, they are sent for testing. Anyone who finds a sick or dead wild bird is encouraged to contact 311. 2 men have been arrested and charged with numerous offenses, including attempted murder, in connection with 2 violent knife-point carjackings that occurred on Sunday and Monday in Toronto's West End. Police say that a male victim parked his vehicle and began walking away from it when 2 male suspects approached the victim and made a demand for his vehicle keys. The suspects then allegedly violently assaulted the victim, police say. The victim attempted to run away, but the suspects chased him across the street and continued to assault. During the assault, one of the suspects, allegedly armed with a knife, stabbed the victim multiple times before the 2 suspects left the victim on the ground and fled the area in the vehicle. The victim was transported to hospital with non-life-threatening injuries, according to police. Through investigation, police recovered the victim's stolen vehicle earlier today. Investigators were able to locate and arrest the 2 suspects. The knife allegedly used in the carjackings was also recovered. Police say further investigation found that the 2 suspects had been involved in a previously reported carjacking on Sunday in the Bernard Avenue and Spadina Road area. It's alleged that while making a delivery, a male victim exited his vehicle, leaving it running when 2 male suspects approached and got into his vehicle. That stolen vehicle, a red 2012 Chevrolet Sonic with Ontario license plate CYRN 462 has not been recovered, police say. Ladislav Gessi, 19, and Ordain Sinois, 18, both of Toronto, have been charged with a combined 19 offences. The charges include attempted murder, assault with a weapon, and conspiracy to commit an indictable offence, among others. They were scheduled to appear together in a Toronto court for a bail hearing today at 2 p.m. Ontario Premier Doug Ford joked with reporters about his new haircut on Tuesday, saying a misunderstanding with a barber led to the shortest haircut he's ever had. The Premier was making an announcement in Vaughan, Ontario, then reporters started saying they liked his new look. "I have got a story," Ford said a few times before launching into the tale. The Premier said he went to the Walmart for a trim and told the barber he was a number 4, which is supposed to leave your hair about a half an inch long. "He didn't speak English and I didn't speak Spanish," Ford said of the miscommunication. "All of a sudden he pulls out the shaver and zoom right across the thing. He must have used a 1 or a 0. So then I had to get the other side done." Ford said he paid $26 for the haircut, which he said was higher than he has ever paid for a trim. "Shortest haircut I have ever had."
Every guy knows what number they are. Number 1, the lower you get, the more they take off their hair. So I'm about a number 4. It's just, a little bit of a trim. So I sit down in the chair. This guy grabs my hair like this and starts shaking. I'm thinking, the problem was, Colin, he didn't speak English and I didn't speak Spanish. So all of a sudden he pulls out the shaver and zoom right across the thing. He must have used not even a 1, a 0. And I said, "Senor, look what you did. One side's full, one side's not." So then I had to get the other side done, and needless to say, it cost me $26. I've never paid $26 for a haircut in my life, and I had to give the guy a $10 haircut. But anyway, he went right down to the concrete, as you can see there. I'll tell you, I've never experienced anything in my life. Sure.
Peel police recovered 78 vehicles allegedly en route to the Middle East after months-long investigation into an auto theft ring in the Greater Toronto area. The seizure is worth $10 million and takes that money out of organized crime that could otherwise support other criminal activity, Peel Regional Police Chief Nishan Duraipa said during a news conference at headquarters on Tuesday morning. Project RNR, a months-long multi-jurisdictional investigations which commenced in October 2022, focused on auto theft across the GTA, Quebec, and overseas. Alongside Canada Border Services Agency, Port of Montreal and Equate Association, police said they recovered 78 vehicles worth more than $10 million. They said they also seized a quantity of Canadian US dollars, a quantity of cocaine, and a stolen ramp to load the vehicles. During the announcement, police confirmed the stolen vehicles were recovered at various locations and ports including Brampton, Montreal, Germany, and Spain. Police confirmed many of the stolen vehicles were on their way to the United Arab Emirates. Police alleged the group targeted several locations in the GTA, including Toronto Pearson International Airport and other underground parking garages. The 4 suspects are facing 34 charges in total, including but not limited to theft of motor vehicle, possession of property obtained by crime, possession of prohibited device, and possession for the purpose of trafficking. A Brampton man has been arrested in Guelph after police say that he became irate following a failed driver's test and began driving erratically in a parking lot, doing a number of burnouts and nearly hitting 4 pedestrians. Guelph police say they were called to a plaza on Woodlawn Road West shortly after 4 p.m. A male had become irate after failing his driving test and began yelling at staff. He then entered his vehicle and began speeding through the parking lot, police said in a Tuesday press release. He attempted to drive through a pedestrian walkway, narrowly missing 4 people, then did a number of burnouts in parking lot. Responding officers found him sitting in the driver's seat of the parked vehicle. The 36-year-old man has been charged with dangerous driving and stunt driving. He is banned from driving for 30 days and his vehicle was impounded for 14 days. He will appear in Guelph Court on May 5th.
Thank you for tuning in. I'm Kubra Ali. I'll see you back tomorrow, same time, same channel. Have a good night.